Hey, Texans. I'm Nick Pappas running for governor of Texas in 2026 as a Democrat. My stance on the gun debate is very simple: reward responsible gun owners and punish the criminals. We need guns in safe hands and out of unsafe hands. And don't get me started with the Dems want to take our guns nonsense. A couple folks are against assault weapon ownership, but I just happen to love what they consider assault weapons. But it's never too late to change their minds, and I aim to do just that. I'm a Marine, I'm a father, and I'm a Texan. I believe in responsible gun ownership, not because they're fun and I indulge in range therapy, but because it's a fundamental right. Folks don't get to pick and choose which amendments are more important than others. Now, I've been saying for a while we don't need more feel good laws that restrict law abiding Texans because of criminals and their actions. I'm in favor of loosening restrictions on responsible gun owners, like dropping the tax stamps for suppressors or for not enforcing some of the ATF's NFA regulations unless there's separate crime has been committed. Kind of like House Bill 957 from back in 2021, but making it a bit more broad. Details of that would have to be hashed out in the legislative branch, but it wouldn't be that big of a stretch. And this isn't a partisan issue. Liberals love guns just as much as conservatives. They own them, train with them, carry them, and want to protect their land and families too. Now let's talk about open carry. Texans don't open carry because we're scared. We do it to protect others, our families, our neighbors, and total strangers if it comes to that. If there weren't criminals out there with guns, nobody would feel the need to carry one in the first place. Not every Texan with a gun is some Yosemite Sam or Elmer Fudd stereotype, neither. Plenty of us live in rural counties where help's 30 minutes out if they can even find your road. Texas is massive. You've got wild hogs tearing up property, coyotes in the yard, and break ins that don't wait for a 911 response. And then there's the suburban sprawl where there's a West Street, Northwest Street, West Road, Southwest Road, and all of those roads crisscross each other. GPS is awesome, but we all know about traffic, holidays, and the fact that city cops are often overworked, underfunded, with a lack of personnel, so they're too spread out to help. Criminal behavior shouldn't strip constitutional rights from people following the law. That's not safety, that's fear and weakness disguised as leadership. And let's be real about the tyrannical government defense. Nobody's talking about storming the government. We're talking about protecting our homes if the government ever forgets it works for us. This is about defense, not offense. I'll protect constitutional carry, stop red flag overreach, and fight every federal attempt to disarm Texans. I want to mandate background checks for gun purchases because criminals are using those loopholes to get more guns. Now, most private gun sales are done in good faith, but breaking news: water is wet and criminals lie. One way to help with this would be if Texas could create a free background check hotline for private sellers to use as the private sellers verify a license to carry, keep a bill of sale with copy of the purchaser's state issue ID, and using a background check hotline, then the private sellers would get state-backed immunity from criminal and civil liability in case there's any issues after the sale. Now, on to a different discussion, and one that everybody's going to hate: school gun violence. There are guns in every state, there are guns in every country, and yet Texas leads the nation in school shootings. The data is intentionally obscured, which is infuriating. It's a leadership failure. Mental health is not taken seriously in Texas. Every one of these tragedies comes with warning signs: reports, red flags, cries for help, and nothing gets done until it's too damn late because everyone's sitting on their hands thinking that they're tied and everybody feels helpless. Texas needs to do better for our kids, our teachers, and our fellow Texans. We need serious, state funded investigations and studies into the actual root causes of gun violence, not political talking points. I want facts, I want answers, and I want to make the change that actually saves lives. Thank you.